now the plan is we're gonna make a 6x6 slab of concrete right here. There we go. Oh, yeah. Bang. Hey, Hector. Well, that is a different look. What'd you bring?
I brought you.
What is going on, Cuffaro? Welcome back to another video here. Today we got a lot going on. A lot of stuff's going on. But to sum it all up, the plumbing leaked. Well, there's a reason behind that, and I'll let Past Paul explain that to you right now. All right, major issue, but it'll be resolved in just a little bit. Got our boy Hector, what up? Okay, to sum it up, you see that water down there? Yeah, I was wondering when I took the wall off why it was leaking. Well, that's because if you look closely, this warped down in the middle completely from the weight. Once the water filled up that, didn't really think of that. The weight pushed the pallet down, which then actually bent the PVCs down, and they were actually attached up here, so it kind of just like, it made the PVCs go like that. The gasket, if it's straight like that, you know, pushed together, the water can't get through. But the moment it bends a little bit, see how the bottom opens? It's literally a perfect example. The water was just dripping out of the bottom because it bent in. So we have to cut the pipe. And not only cut the pipe, what we need to do is take everything off, which thankfully we just got to cut that one pipe. Everything else could stay. We're making a concrete slab. Should have done this in the first place. Bunch of 60-pound bags, a bunch more wood. As you see, we had a frame previously as well, but now we got to let that drain out so that we can move this, because otherwise it's like 700 pounds. We're gonna untwist all these, and then we'll be left with just the UV, just the filter, and just the heater. Rookie mistake, Hector. Rookie mistake. So now the plan is we're gonna make a 6x6 slab of concrete right here that is perfectly level, will never bend in or out, you know, it's concrete. And this will all sit on that, give us room, and then Hector, as you can see, he already built the door. He's gonna build a full house around it with a roof on it and everything, like a fully built house that is the same color in my house. Said this multiple times, but it's the same color of the pig houses over there as well. All in all, rookie mistake, and you know, that's all I gotta say to myself. That's honestly embarrassing, Hector. Hector's the man though, he's always here helping us out. Hector, I gotta hire you full time.
Let's go do it, man.
I always need Hector. Now it's time to, I guess, what else can I say other than let's repair my mistake.
Put a lot of rock, man.
Yeah, lots of rock. So we could do that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna do like hooks. Every 6 inches, we're gonna put hooks up in there, like under. So instead of having the net like this, we're gonna get a much better net and thicker net as well. We're gonna have the net like, obviously it won't be balled up like that, but it'll be like this. All you can see is the net over the pond. It'll be thicker with bigger holes so you have more visibility through the net. This is just temporary. And then it'll be hooked like that. So that way nothing could ever jump out of this pond. Because, you know, I want to get arowanas. I want to get a lot of cool fish that I don't want to stress about having them jump out. So yeah, the game plan is that we're going to put little hooks every 6 inches down the entire pond, all that way. That way we just hook the net under there and you don't have to see the net over this side. So much better to be able to see the tile like that, but yet still have the net. We're almost done draining here, and Hector is starting to cut the framing. He's going to build the frame, and we got to get this stuff off of there. Man, it never ends. I wake up today thinking I'm gonna film a nice 24-hour challenge with the duck. Psych! I goofed the plumbing. That's leftover. We just found some leftover metal from doing the pond, because obviously we have rebar between the entire pond that we built, and we're gonna use some of it in the middle of our slab so that it's just a bit stronger when you use something like this. Out with the old and in with the new. Here we go. Oh. Now we do that like 10 more times. That's that.
6, 7 times.
6, 7 times?
Yeah, man.
We got the frame. It's a lot better than a pallet, I'll tell you that. You know what they say? Do it the right way the first time, you'll never have to deal with it, right?
Yeah.
Should have done it the right way the first time. All right, I'm gonna help out here with the water. Cue the time lapse. Boom. Hector's a part of it. Dang! That was killer. So I ran a couple time lapses before this. It is the next day, and we're making this thing like rainproof. Same thing, similar to the houses over there. They're literally made as a real house, pretty much. As you can see, they have this, I don't know what, it's like a fabric. That way everything in here is dry. We haven't done the back wall yet, nor the roof, but as you can see on this side as well, all the way up is this wood. We kind of made it similar to the barn over there. As you can see, the wood's along the side like that. That's exactly what Hector did over here as well. Looks really good, like really, really good. I wrote subscribe, but I guess I wrote it a little too much to the left. Now it says subscribe, subscribe. And Hector's handprints are right there too. We got the hinges, because this is going to be a giant door right here that we can open and close to have access into here and work on everything. So much better. Everything happens for a reason. That's what I like to think of everything as. Because this is way better than what I had before. Look at that. Big old house right there. And all this wood that we're building is just leftover wood from the project on building the pond. As you know, we had to frame it all out in order to do the concrete walls. This whole entire thing right here, and this is all the wood that we used to frame it. So we're using as much as we can out here. I mean, talk about reusing. The hog house over here is literally made out of recycled items at the house. Pallets, plastic from an old barn thing we made a while back. That piece of metal in the corner I literally found in the mud over here, and it fit perfectly to cover it. What are you oinking at, huh? Ay, ay, ay. Turkey. What are you doing over here, huh? See, I don't like you, but you're cool at the same time, you know what I'm saying? He's just mean. I'm gonna continue to roll time lapses because I'm actually editing. As Hector's working on this, I'm editing the thump video that probably went live previously to this. YouTube just works in a weird way, man, but I'm grinding away in there while he's grinding away out here. Teamwork, right, Hector?
Yeah, man.
This is so satisfying. Oh, yeah. Bang. Don't get your finger behind that.
There you go.
That thing is powerful. We can fix this real quick. There we go. Subscribe. It worked.
That's good, man.
Yes, sir. I have not picked up the camera in a little bit, but I gotta tell you what, this thing is an absolute beast of a house here. Look at this. It's like a little, it's massive. Like he's as high as my roof is. I just want to put it in perspective here. It's big. Gives us a lot of room to be able to just work inside the house and plumb and do everything without being so cramped. Hey, Hector! I'm gonna go inside of it real quick and kind of show you. Look at this. Big old house on a concrete slab. It went from a pallet that bent in a 1/4 of an inch, leaked my filter just a tad bit dripping, to now building a massive house that'll probably do some damage to the bank account once again. I'm great at spending money, I'll tell you that. Hey, can you keep it low? Can you keep it down a little bit? Hey, I'm talking to you. Thank you, appreciate it. In here is literally roof shingles, just like that. Same exact thing. Same way those are built over there, those two. This thing's a real house, hurricane proof. And this is a hoss of a house right here, just for our filtration. Like, think about what we're doing right now. We're building a giant house for filtration. Oh. So the same exact stuff right here that we use to keep the water from coming through on the inside, on the walls, is a giant roll of it right here that is gonna go on the roof. And then after, so it goes plywood, paper roof, then shingles. So 3 different steps to make just the roof. And then on the sides here, we got this metal over here. Same exact metal that is used on my house. As you can see, everywhere on my house and everywhere on those ones over there as well. It's literally built the same. The yard is a disaster. He's looking for stuff. What happened? You're losing stuff?
Yeah, small nails, roof nails.
Left this little tiny opening down here at the bottom so that we can actually run cords through. That way we can bring cords in and we can also run cords out. Scared me.
Why?
Why? I am on the roof and look at the pond from up here. You can actually see the fish. I mean, I guess a GoPro is not the best camera to use because it's all fish-eyed, but that is so satisfying. Bang through that stuff, huh?
You know, my neighbor do the roof.
I'm just chilling on my roof, watching Hector. A lot of GoPro footage in this video, I know, but you gotta enjoy this. This is just like, look at this. So this pond has been nothing but issues, so it is all gonna disappear in 3, 2, 1. Wow. Well, that is a different look. Holy moly. The landscape looks absolutely amazing though, I'll tell you that. It stops right here, so we're gonna have to get a couple more of these to just kind of go this way, and then I'll probably stop them in this corner. That way we have access to the yard from right here. I do all the landscaping, so I'm gonna add some more rocks, make this look nice and beautiful, and then put some of the plants in here as well, the front of the house. Lots of fish, lots and lots of fish. Look at all of them. They multiplied like crazy in that front pond. Now some of you may be wondering, why the heck did I get rid of this pond? I've mentioned that I was gonna get rid of it in previous videos. I got rid of it, one, because I had a blue heron bird. It's a beautiful bird, and it would just keep eating everything I put in this pond. That's the number one thing. Number two, it never ran correctly. Every time I'd have it running, it would run and then stop, or there would be a leak at the bottom of the pond. There would always be something with that pond. Never was just running correctly, clear, and I was happy with it. Well, I mean, when we first built it, of course, something went down. Third of all, is always dirty. So regardless, that kind of goes along with the fact that it never ran correctly. I got rid of it because it never worked. Look at this house for the filtration. Are you kidding me? It is a couple days later. It's cold. It's very cold out. Look at this house though. Still got the GoPro hanging up there actually. The roof is done. Looks just like my roof on my house, and it's about to be painted the exact same color as my house here in just a second. So we're all covered in, as you can see. We can actually put a lock on this too. But boom, open up. We have our supply already drilled in the wall, and everything is in place where it needs to be, but since it's bigger in here, I need to extend it, reasoning why I bought a couple of those right there. So my job today is to pretty much just replumb this, which y'all have seen me do before. Drill some holes in this to get out to the pond, and Hector's gonna paint the outside. Make sure you don't hit your head on all these nails. Look at this. Gotta really watch your head in here. And then y'all know my buddy Carlos, he's gonna come over so we can get this electrical stuff all hooked up for the heater, because this is big. We need this heater, especially right now. Thankfully, the body of water I have them in is pretty big, so it's gotta be like really, really cold in order to get... There's animals screaming at me everywhere. In order to get that water cold. How cool is this though? Like, that's sick, bro. So it went from me making a mistake, it leaking, to then calling Hector, Hector coming and building something badass that we should have done in the first place. Let's be honest here. I am slowly learning in life that you just do everything the right way the first time. That way you don't gotta pay for it to get done again. Bravo. I hope you learned a lesson watching me learn a lesson, if you know what I'm saying. Look at this turkey. What are you doing? Look at our little ducklings. You barely can tell the difference. They're getting so dang big out here. There's one. And there's two over there. Huh? Okay, I'll get... Soon. I can't find any. I'm trying to find Larry a girlfriend, like a female goose, and there's none to be found around my area. So maybe I'll have Brenton get one from Texas and drive it down. He's sleeping. He ain't up. He ain't up. I'll ask him later. So we had to put this piece of wood on this gate, and it's a funny story, and that's why I want to elaborate on it. As you can see, Boots found a new way out of the enclosure. I mean, I'm not even kidding. Is that not just crazy? So Boots was kicking off of this, jumping over the gate to get out and start roaming the yard again like he did prior to being in this enclosure with the smaller hold fence. So we did a little bit of quick thinking and put that there. And now let's just put it this way, it doesn't work. He attempted. And he failed. Oh, I thought that was funny, I just had to share it. Alright, we got our plugs hung up right there, so if anything was to leak, it would not get that wet. And then on top of this, which is like a, you know, just a little 2x4, we have it clipped on right there as well. That way, if it was to leak a little bit, or God forbid burst, well, if it bursts, everything's gonna get wet. But you get what I'm saying? It's not gonna be on the floor. The plugs won't be on the floor. Oh, I also drilled our transformer for our jet that's in the pond on that too. So nothing is on the ground that cannot really get wet at all. It's pretty chill in here. I won't lie. It's honestly pretty big. The only thing you're gonna watch out for is all the nails, like I mentioned. That would hurt. Okay, now if all my measurements went right, this will go right here, which will then go into that one over there. So, cross my fingers. Boom, baby. Alright, we have finished plumbing. As you can see, it's fully finished. Everything is done. I just need to do a little, I had it plugged in and the filter definitely just started going, so yes, it's going. There it goes, letting out its bubbles right now, and then it's gonna start jetting any second here. Ready, boom. We are flowing, boys and girls. Oh yeah, look at that. These fish are probably like, woohoo! Beautiful, beautiful flow. I can't wait to get this off of here. Knock on wood. I literally, it looks good. It looks very good. It's officially over with. Should I go swimming with the fish? I kind of want to jump in and swim with the fish. If you think that's a good video idea, let me know down in the comments down below. Hey, Paul, I want you to go swimming with the fish. That way I know I should get, you know, okay. And now to my favorite part, painting. It's the same exact color as my house like I mentioned previously. See, right there. Wow. Look at that precise work by my boy Hector. That is fire. We got all the wood off the side of the house as well. Shout out to Hector's homies. They are absolutely killing the game. We're getting work done out here. Oh my goodness, man. It looks so darn good, it's insane. You know, I'm honestly glad it leaked. Have I said that yet? I think I have. I'm so glad it leaked because this looks way better than that palette. Look at that thing. It matches the house so well. Real quick, Tommy is here. Look at the tank right now. Oh my goodness. The coral's getting so big. Look at that. Wow. Tommy! To Cuffaro, you're an awesome YouTuber. I read this like 2 times already. But Jack, you said I'm going to keep watching the videos until my rock is in the saltwater aquarium. So I gave the rock to Tommy because he's very picky on what's going in this tank and out of this tank. So we want to make sure it's okay.
So at first I thought that it would be a fossilized piece of coral.
Yeah.
But it looks like it kind of just peels apart. It looks like it's a bunch of sand grains that were just in a microclimate with really high pH, and they just kind of conglomerated together. So it might not stay a rock in your aquarium. It might turn into sand grains.
Dissolve, yeah.
But it should be fine.
Listen, I've been trying to get this build up on my tank from the axolotls. Like, this tank has had this stuff on it for so long. They walk in with this thing. Show us how it's done. Watch this. Never even knew this was a thing. It's gone. It's gonna be clean in just a second. Watch this. Ready? Goes from that. Boom. Look at that. Sweet. Look how clean this is. They just cleaned the entire saltwater tank. And what'd you bring?
I brought you some snails. These are Mexican turbos.
Look at them.
Astrea snails. One of them has feather dusters. I didn't realize. This one right here.
Oh yeah, you can actually see it perfectly in this lighting. I'll have an arrow pointing to it. I'll pop a picture up on the screen. That's a feather duster.
I saw this at the store and I knew you had to have it, Paul.
Oh my gosh, it's almost invisible. Look at this thing. Look at that. Oh my, look at how clear it is. What is this called?
This is a Peterson's anemone shrimp.
He is like invisible. He's like completely see-through. That looks sick. Does he have eggs? I say
eggs.
He, but she's definitely got eggs. What a cool looking shrimp. You could see right through that thing.
Mm-hmm. And then they have the purple markings on the top.
See those markings right on the top now too.
So these are they're a Caribbean cleaner shrimp. You notice how they have the long antennae, just like your scarlet cleaners?
Mm-hmm. What? Dope.
You happy with it?
I'm very happy with it. That's cool. Hey, what's up, V? She's like, what is that?
Big ones are the Mexican turbos. Actually, I got
look at
a
them all
cluster
connected.
of them here.
They're all connected to each other.
Well, that makes this easy. Here.
Boom. Right to the glass. Oh, there goes a little one.
So if they fall, we do have to right them. Because a lot of the times they can't flip themselves over, and then they'll just be stranded.
Another one right there, another one going over there, and then this guy that fell right here. There he goes. That one's big.
I love the way they move.
Yeah, that is super dope.
And
That is so cool to watch.
those are his eyes that I'm touching right now.
Yeah.
Here's his other one.
Knuckles, Tommy. Got new stuff. Cool. Hey, turkey. Hey, buddy. This is the house. It looks absolutely amazing. Like, amazing. Could not be happy with the outcome. Looks great. We're gonna open it up here and just look at this. Everything is finished, looking amazing. The only thing we have is the little seal right here is still dripping. Predatory fins, you know, Rodrigo, he's got the same filtration. He came out yesterday and we tried to fix that, but it's like barely dripping though. Like I'm talking like dripping every like 5 minutes, one drip. Wouldn't make a difference in the pond, but we still don't want that. So we're gonna figure that part out, me and him eventually. Otherwise, we resealed all of our UVs because those were leaking a little bit as well. Company malfunction, actually, that wasn't even me. Those are all good, and everything else is good. So all our plumbing is going. Got that in here, our heater in here. Just got to do the wiring for the heater. We're gonna do that this week. Lock this up. And yeah, fellas, next is the net. We're gonna get that done. Got some tilapia back there. I don't like the net being on top of the pond like this because you can't really see anything. I'm doing lights inside the pond. So, you know, we have these lights up here all along the roof. But I'm gonna do 5 lights in the exact same spots in the water as well. I saw a lot of you guys commenting about lights being in the water. I'm gonna take your word for it. I'm doing it. There's the bass. Oh, you barely can see him under all this bubbling and mesh and stuff. The water is crystal clear though, and that's all that really matters. I'm gonna be doing this next because with this on the top, you really can't see anything. Gotta get that fixed, and to be quite honest with you, wish I would have put sand at the bottom, would have had a lot more visibility, but it still looks absolutely amazing. Got the house built, everything's done. Thank you guys so much for watching. Check out the merch, top link in the description, Cuffaro brand. Subscribe, make sure you subscribe. Hit the subscribe button, turn your bell on so you're notified every time I upload, and smash that like button. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you all so much for watching. Peace out.